Greetings, Oddities and Guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome to Versus Imposter, but it's Comic Studio. This was a mod that was basically recently released, which is basically just, Versus Imposter, but it's a reskin of, the imposters from within the game, crewmates and stuff like that, except it's with a bunch of Comic Studio creators, and the moment I saw this pop out, I was just like, yep, well, we gotta play it now. Like, there's no doubt about that. I immediately have to check this out for the life of me. Now, just bear this in mind. I'm not really good at Friday Night Funkin'. I'm not, like, the best at the game. So, if you ever see me screw up a lot, I am not, like, a big hardcore gamer. I don't play, like, a bunch of those insanely hard mods. Like, if anything, I barely play this game in general. Like, I have a general knowledge of what's going on. But gameplay-wise, I'm not good. But check this out. As you can see, there is basic story mode and stuff like this. It's like I mentioned, it's just a reskin, but it's exactly what you would expect. Where there's a free play mode, there's options, and there's a story mode. I think if I were to go to options over here, it just shows you all everything that you need to see, which is just basically the same thing except it's Versus Imposter. Except you can see the stuff, and you already know it's working because just right behind the Imposter logo, you see the Comic Studio logo. That's how you know it's working. Obviously there's no skins, but then again, would you imagine if that was a feature? That would be such an insane feature to like have on some characters. But I think there's only 3 songs available so far, which, makes sense because that was the wholeheartedly the first story. So, I think we just do this. We could start where we start off with Calico Chaos, where if you're wondering, no, there's literally nothing else. You can try it. I love how like my microphone just picks up on that easily. Oh man, this is gonna be loud for my mic to pick up, isn't it? And maybe. I don't know. But, all I'm gonna tell you, I may suck. And of course, the difficulty in here is like 2 beans. So it's not the hardest, but it's also, it's basically like, below average, I would say. It's like normal difficulty, which makes sense. I don't think I could change it, but the 3 songs, Mogus... I'm sorry, Mogus, Sabotage, and Meltdown. So, let's go ahead and get this started. I'll see if I can have good commentary on this, but I also gotta focus on the notes too, so just bear that in mind. So if I just enter... Hello? Anything? Oh, the game's not responding. Oh. Well, we're starting. Well, I have to see if I'm actually good at this game now, because, And by the way... Boyfriend and girlfriend? Boyfriend's like this strawberry crepe version, and girlfriend is like this parfait cookie version. That's already reasonably fast, I have to admit. So, I'm probably gonna screw up here. Okay, yeah, this is not going good. Okay, I'm trying. I need to get back into like the swing of things. Because, Oh, hey, how's it going? And also, I just realized strawberry cookie appeared right at the back. Okay. And I killed him. Maybe this is what they get for trying to put me in a the cake shop working there. So don't mind me if I suck really bad. Oh, what the? Okay, blood plushie. Hello? Okay, and he's just dead. Apparently, I'm just ruthless in this mod, considering I just literally killed people in less than, like, what, 5 seconds? Well, not 5 seconds, but, like, what? It wasn't even, like, 30 seconds. Man, I really busted down the cooldown for that. Okay. Some of these notes, I'm surprised how I'm hitting. But, like, I'm somewhat impressed with myself, I guess. Up. Now, of course, it's catching me off guard. Down, left, up. Alright, that's right. Alright, okay, we got it. Alright. And we're going up in space. There's Calico. By the way, this song is bang. I know, like, this is, like, from the original Imposter mod, but, like, still, this is, like, a good song because of Calico's vocals. It just makes me want to bop to this. Currently, my rank is D, and don't expect that to be any better. Well, okay, hold on. I already have, like, 35 misses, which, to be fair, I thought it'd be a lot more, but it's fine. Down. Oh my gosh, my finger slipped. Hello? Okay, there we go. Now, bear in mind, this is first song, so it's going to not be the hardest, like I mentioned. Alright. So obviously, I'm pretty sure the killers for this round is, you know, Hype Cookie and Calico. Cause, ain't no... I just like the concept. Hype is just, like, carrying the game, and he is screaming at the Fleming cat, going like, do something, and they are stuck rat battling this little, like, crepe child. Like, do something! Okay, you're gonna do something now. Okay, and he's just dead. Well, I guess he had a good life. The game... Oh! Just flip him off! It would be in their character to do so, but, Alright, well... What was this? Meltdown or Sabotage? I think it's Meltdown. And you can actually notice there's no, bot play. I'm actually playing this. You can hear me playing. You can hear. No worries. Okay, this might be a little bit more difficult song. As you can see right there. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Great. Okay. Oh my gosh. Locking in here. Alright. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm not doing much, like, commentary, but I really need to focus so I don't die. Or at least fail, you know? But considering it's imposters, I'm obviously gonna have to, like, you know, not mess up. So that technically means death. Alright. Whoa. Okay. I got it locked down. I missed a big note right there. That was my bad. You know what's also difficult? When you're doing, like, a PNG tuber stuff and you're controlling this by, like, certain keys, I cannot, like, play this game and, like, swap different emotes at the same time. I'm telling you, as much as I would like to, it's a lot more hard than you could think. Alright, so we got a detective thing. And, I'm playing as your boy. I think, was this, Solomon? If I could only remember their name. I just suck that bad, but... That's my knowledge in regards to Comic Studio characters. It might be, like, named one character, but the user's named something else. Because, for example, I know the person who owns a Calico is actually known as a Jster, so different name. But oh my gosh! Hello, a bunch of notes. All right, you stop your. Okay, no, the investigation stopped. All right. Well, at least we're gonna get like. Oh my gosh, that was so fast! I feel like a big, like, bump going out into this. Oh, there's actually voice acting in this. Hey, like, sorry about this, but, it's like... I mean, no offense, but I'm kinda like... I mean, I know, like, your imposter mate playing, but, like, you know, right now I'm kinda trying to get you out, friend. Okay. I gotta admit, I missed playing this game. When you know what you're doing, and the songs aren't ridiculous, the game is actually really fun. Okay, girlfriend just got shot. Okay, that's not good. Well, I guess maybe it's good for me, but... regardless, in regards to the story, if we're talking about boyfriend, you know, not really a good sign. I mean, you kind of just killed them in front of him, so you can't... You don't really have much protection now. Though somehow she's just not dead. I guess she's just injured or something. But, you better have enough bullets for that gun if you actually want to get away with this, because he could just report that any time, my friend. Are you my friend? No, plebbing, no. Alright, so I definitely gotta lock in for this one, because this already doesn't... Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a lock-in moment. There's gonna be later songs, I guarantee you, just like from what I've seen in Imposter, like some of those songs. There's like, I think there's literally notes that you have to dodge that are like knives. Oh my gosh, this is a lot more stressful than you'd think. Oh my gosh, the speed! Oh. Let's not throw for a second here. My fingers are literally slipping off. Oh, there's a meeting. And I am literally just out of it. Come back to my face. I just hate this. Yeah, good enthusiasm, Hype. You gotta really keep up that boredom expression. Alright, so Calico was just walking along. And boyfriend was just laughing at him stabbing girlfriend, I guess. Oh, but apparently I'm just laughing together. And suddenly Calico's walking up. He gave girlfriend a bad scratch. I'm sorry if I messed up all these notes. I chased after Calico. Or no, he snatched girlfriend? No, it's him. Guys, trust. What's a very convincing argument? Cat sus. It worked. Oh, okay, oh yeah, Speed. Please believe me when I say, you know, no offense, but like, when you have two characters named boyfriend and girlfriend, no offense, but I think it makes sense that, you know, I wouldn't, you know, or at least, you know, boyfriend wouldn't want to betray them. And Hype has literally just had enough. Okay, fine. I keep pressing the one certain button that's making me excited all the time, which don't get me wrong, I'm excited, but like, I am excited for this mod, but like, I'm trying to keep like a straight face for this. Oh, that was just up and downs. Alright, this has to end just a little bit. Also, I realized my arrow keys are so close to the things that I like, you know, change my expression with. I have 96 misses. There ain't no way you're gonna see me like ace this. How much time is there left on this song? Why would you do that? That just made you look so suspicious. And you did! Oh, that was actually really fun. Is that it? Okay, so I think this is the end credits. So, these are like the credits for normal, you know, versus Imposter. And, of course, it's gonna throw in some extra stuff for, you know, who made the reskin mod. You know, obviously Draco Shower 94 who made the entire mod. With guests, you know, Jster, Sparky Rat, Crown and Crown, HyperHimes, Sauce Quest, Box Boy, Random Clover, SEV or Sup, and Sunnymon 11. That was the detective, Sunnymon. And boyfriend and girlfriend reskins being Boyfriend Crepe and Parfait Girlfriend, which I think are just very adorable characters. Obviously, Strawberry Crepe and Parfait owned by Devsisters, but mascots owned by other respective users. You already know. But based on Versus Imposter Comic Studio Edition, the series, you know, on Comic Studio, I recommend that you check it out because it's actually a really fun series. And also, there's special thanks to Syrupy, Onion Rabbit, Charities Fox, and J-Star, which are a bunch of other Comic Studio users, some of the biggest ones of the platforms, if I'm being honest. And yeah, and you see all the comics from where it began. And yeah, it's like a 4-page comic where, well, not 4-page, but like, you know, 4 things of comics where basically from beginning to end and how it all goes. And yeah, I know it may not seem like the longest video of sorts, but I'm really glad that this came out, because if I'm gonna be real with you, not only was this mod great,
thanks for playing.
Of course, absolutely, but we're not gonna be done with this anytime soon. I wonder who the flub that idiot was who just burst from that egg. But yeah, that's it. Obviously, there's not many things added to this, but as you can see there, those were the 3 songs that were there in total. And if you want, you can replay through the story mode right here, playing through the 3 things, where it shows you my total scores. I got a D rank, which obviously, if you know what you're doing, you could obviously get like an easy A, or if it's even possible, like S rank on this, like... You could do really well in these songs. I just didn't because, you know, too focused on my PNG tuber speaking and also too focused on, you know, commentating. It's a lot harder to commentate and play a song game at the same time. Maybe there's a reason why I didn't play this, you know, for so long. But as you can see there, you even see a little check mark next to it. It's a difficulty normal rank, which I didn't even see before, but luckily there's that. If you want to, you can press R to reset it. You can apparently change the difficulty. So if I wanted to, I could actually have access to hard mode, which, man, that'd be a lot more difficult for me to try and tackle. I guess I could maybe for an extra video, but, For now, we'll probably just save that for some other time. I can press escape to go back. If you want to play the songs for yourself, there's free play right there. And, of course, you have Mogus, which I got a C rank on. Thought I got D. These other songs I got D, were, Mogus, Sabotage, and Meltdown. You can get better scores, which, by the way, the render on plumbing Calico is really insane. I like that. Let me peek into the files just to see some of these reskins, because that's actually really cool for, usage of sprites and stuff. The sprite maker, just being Draco 90, Draco Shadow 96, did an amazing job, spectacular job. I swear. It's man, custom skin. Could you imagine that? I don't even know what sorts of skins they add, but considering, if that has to do with, skins for, different comic creators, you'd be spoiled for choice. Seriously, with all these different series that, all these different comic creators have made, you're definitely spoiled for choice for what you could add on them. So, last thing are just options. I don't think there's anything majorly different with this. There's, song offset, which, hello? Current offset? Beat hit? I'm assuming this is just, a tester thing. I mean, this seems fine with me. Then there's controls, obviously. I can change these if I wanted to. I could have used WASD. That would have made my life a lot easier to, not swap up on my facial expressions. Okay, I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Can I just... Yeah, WASD does work. Okay, there's also, gameplay. Down scroll, ghost tapping, disable reset button, and controller mode. I guess you could disable reset in case if you don't want to accidentally get rid of your data. There's also, go back, there's graphics, there's anti-aliasing, makes everything pretty, disable this for better performance. I don't see that, low quality. I don't have that active because, of course, I do like, the option of, better performances, flashing lights, camera zooms, note splashes, note covers, hide HUD, shaders, and frame rates. And lastly, for miscellaneous, you have a rich presence, shows the real song name, Dev. Real song name? Oh, whatever, it's there. An FPS counter and also GPU caching. Or caching, whatever. Anyway, that's basically it for everything that there is. Of course, there is no skins, there's no shop available. For now, you just kind of get this as the menu, which still, for what we have for the current mod, is still pretty sick. And obviously, I'm going to leave a link down to this mod in the description so you can play it for yourself, because this is a really fun mod. I mean, if I'm able to beat it, surely you're able to beat it too without getting yourself, moited. So, with that being said, like I mentioned before, down below is in the description. You will see the link to the mod itself. It'll be provided with a Google Drive link, which maybe hopefully at some point we can get on Game Banana or something, something bigger, something beyond this. But absolutely, and I also am going to see if I can get a link to the creator of this mod's channel, being, Draco Shower 96. An amazing comic user, if I'm being honest, has done a lot of things, and probably one of the people who I genuinely, there's a lot of people who I look up to in Comic Studio, but they're in my personal, top 3. I would be honest. Aside from, another 2, which, placements are, varied, but still, amazing job. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then leave a like if you want to see more, FNF content or, stuff like that. And if you want to see more content in general, Cookie Run and stuff like that, then subscribe and also hit the bell icon and also share this video with your friends if you enjoy the content. Also, down below in the description, I already mentioned the game, but you can also become a member because, there's all the clubs and stuff like that where just $1 a month you can see new exclusive posts. And also, you could get, I suck at speaking. You get to see my new member shop, just normal merch store being the Plub Market. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese. I want to give the hugest of thanks to the plebs, aka the YouTube members, for helping me support the things that I do on this channel, which the current members that we have are Blobby Eduardo and Jojo Sands. Even though there's the only 2, I still thank you so much for all the support that you've been giving at this channel, and let's hopefully keep on growing.